Welcome back to our weekly Hyperia update. If you're new to the channel, I'm Ben, you're watching Ride Comparisons, and we travel around the world to compare popular theme park attractions. But we've got to that time of the year where all the theme parks are unfortunately shut. So what we're going to do, we're going to get some weekly Hyperia updates. But before we start, here's the trailer that you've all seen a million times. Now, I want to keep these weekly updates as entertaining as possible for you guys. Last week we showed you how to get down the Monk's Walk. That's where we are today, to have another look at Hyperia. And we're also going to add some 2024 theme park news along with some English theme park news as well. So let's go. If you're new to the channel, here's a little bit of what we do. Thorpe Park will be breaking the record of UK's tallest roller coaster after 30 years. But what does this mean? How good is this roller coaster really going to be? Let's talk height. Hyperia is going to be the 10th hypercoaster in Europe. Hypercoaster meaning over 200 feet, and 300 feet would be a gigacoaster. The current record for tallest hypercoaster in Europe is Hyperion at Energylandia at a whopping 253 feet. Hyperia is going to be 236 feet. But how is Hyperia going to compare to the other hypercoasters in Europe? We wanted to find out. Hyperia is manufactured by Mack Rides. There's only 3 Mack hypercoasters in the whole world, so we went to go and ride one. Hypercoaster at the Land of Legends in Turkey is our closest Mack Hyper. At 200 feet, it's not even taller than Stealth, but it does hold a record for the world's tallest standard loop. This coaster was a lot of fun, guys, but unfortunately it doesn't compare to some of the other hypercoasters in Europe. But Hyperia has 2 things that Hypercoaster doesn't. It's going to be compact and it's going to be taller. Icon by Mack Rides is said to be the UK's best roller coaster, and Hyperia is going to destroy it. In my eyes, it's only got one competitor. Whilst we're going down the Monk's Walk for a Hyperia update, let's start with Thorpe Park. Thorpe Park have released that they're getting rid of the Thorpe Park logo. If you went to Fright Nights and went down the Crows Scare Zone, you would have seen they had a little gravestone with Rest in Peace Thorpe Park logo. They've also announced that they're getting rid of Angry Birds Land, like we spoke about last week. Here you can see some of the TNT already being removed from the area. There's nothing about what it's going to be replaced with yet. My money's on Fortnite. Everyone keeps making a joke about it being Fortnite. We've also got this dumped here, which we didn't actually see last week. I think it must be one of the Angry Birds signs there. Hyperia has now also officially been announced that it's going to be opening in spring 2024. We already knew it was going to be opening around that sort of time. Whether or not it's going to open with the park is a different story. Kind of like Mandrill Mayhem at Chessington. It opens a little bit later than park opening day, so we'll probably be seeing the same sort of thing from Hyperia. But whilst we continue our walk down the Monk's Walk, let's have a look at the latest on Nemesis at Alton Towers.
Nemesis is closing due to her abnormal behavior. False information has been circulated.
I can assure you that everything is as it should be and is completely under control.
Next experiment 1994224. Nemesis system check. Stable. Status. Dormant. Genome modification energized. Nemesis DNA extraction engaged. Alert. High pressure. Complete. Alert. High pressure. Warning.
there's a little bit of a Nemesis update for you guys. 2024 is going to be a very exciting year. I just hope it rides as good as it normally does. As you can see, we're currently at the back of Nemesis Inferno. In other news, along with the theme park shutting at this time of year, Drayton Manor have had their final day of operations for standing up on Shockwave. Drayton Manor, I'm not really sure what they're doing to the park. They're really turning it more sort of family friendly. I mean, the removal of Apocalypse, not great. Everybody liked it. England's best drop tower. They've now made Shockwave sit down when it was like one of the only stand-up coasters in Europe, which is just really strange to me. But they have got a new coaster coming in 2024. They had a spinning logo on it, so everybody thought that it was going to be an Intamin launched Family Thrill spinner. It is just going to be an Intamin launched Family Thrill coaster. So that'll be coming to Drayton Manor in 2024. Now, before we get down to Hyperia for a new construction update, 2024 is going to be a very good year for some new attractions. Let's go take a look at Efteling. So there's a little look at the Dance Macabre for you guys. It's going to be an Intamin world first. I'm not sure how it's going to ride. I'm hoping it doesn't cause motion sickness, but with Efteling theming, it's going to be an incredible attraction. So there's that one for you guys. There's also another one opening in 2024 that we should all be excited for, and that is Voltron at Europa Park, the world's first beyond vertical launch. Let's go take a look. And there it is, our first look at Voltron. Wow. It's massive. Oh my god, the layout's insane. Wow. So we got some nice views of Voltron whilst we were up there, guys. The new Croatian area opening in 2024. We're going to do our absolute best to get here opening day, aren't we? They've opened some of the Croatian area as a dome. Let's go have a look what's inside. Oh, that's going to be such a good ride. I can't wait.
Look how well detailed it is. God. Oh, it's massive.
So much like Project Exodus at Fort Park, they've got the model in the shop. I think
that
this
one
one's
looks better.
yeah, this one looks a lot better, doesn't it?
That's really good quality.
I'm definitely more excited for this than Exodus.
I'm excited for both, but this, yeah.
So what have we got here then? It's counting down 10 minutes to a little show. Is it the trailer for the ride? Oh look, we can go and have a look at the construction over here, even though it's pretty much done. So there we go, guys. I'm not too sure what I'm more excited about, Voltron or Hyperia. It's a really, really tough one. But let's go have a look. Oh, they've covered up our viewing area where the stump is. That's not great. You can see there, guys, some more work's begun on the station as well. Unfortunately, Fort Park has started blocking off this area, so you can't really see much. What we didn't see last week, we've actually got some more supports going up here, and there is some more track installed, which I'll show you in a moment. I think we'll switch over to the phone now, as it's got a better zoom than the GoPro. Well, it doesn't look like we need to zoom in. As you can see, as I mentioned, all the supports are coming along here. We've also got some more track installed, which is really cool. It's coming right past the Monk's Walk, so that's going to be really fun when you're on the roller coaster going past the trees here. Some nice close-ups there. This is really good, guys. They're getting on very, very fast with this roller coaster. It's absolutely brilliant. It's cool coming every week and just seeing how much has changed. See if we can get a little bit closer for you. Not really what you want to see on a Hyperia update. A bit of graffiti there for you. Little bit rude. We won't look at that. So here we are taking a look on the phone. As we saw last week, the giant outer bank at 165 feet has now been completed. I did think maybe not much has been done in a week. Maybe it might not be worth an update, but the amount of new track that has been installed, guys, it was definitely worth coming today.
It was destined.
Well, I wasn't expecting all of the engineers to be blasting out some Tenacious D. That's a bonus. Gotta love it. So there we go, guys, that's all we've got for you this week. I hope you enjoyed the video. As I say, we're going to try and get here every single week for you, depending on whether or not life will get in the way. We've seen those supports this week, so next week we come, there's probably going to be track going all along the Monk's Walk, so it's very exciting. If you did enjoy today's vlog, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, and we'll see you next time.